first long form video from... Oh my god. Oh my god. How to do these. By the way, this is literally my setup for the camera. Oh, boah, wie? Alright, very first video on my channel, first long form video. If you don't know me, my name is Tristan, I'm a martial artist and I've been practicing martial arts for a very long time, mostly kicks. And this is part 1 of a series where I teach you different kicks. Today we will start with the 360 tornado kick, a very cool but also very effective spinning kick. And you've probably seen it in MMA, like for example Conor McGregor uses it. Point is, it's a very effective spinning kick, but also a very cool looking one, and it is utilized in many different forms of martial arts, most prominently in capoeira, taekwondo and kickboxing. My promise to you, if you stick with the exercises that I show in this tutorial and you practice these for maybe 2 to 3 weeks maximum, you will be able to do a 360 tornado kick. A lot of people have been requesting me on Instagram to cover this kick more in depth, so that's why I'm here. And let's not talk too much. Let's get right into the tutorial. So this is going to be the kick that we're going to learn today. First step is always fighting stance. I practice kickboxing. You put your arms up, fighting stance. I know this depends on different forms of martial arts. In karate, I think your stance is more like this. Or in taekwondo, it's more of a light hopping stance. Doesn't matter what stance or what type of martial art you practice. It's just important that for the setup of the tornado kick, you have one leg in the front and one leg in the back to support you. Step 1. You want to take your back leg and put it a few centimeters in front of your front leg. Practice that. Fighting stance, arms up to protect your head as usual. Put your leg down. Put your leg down. Now, when you put your leg down, very important, make sure that you land on the ball of your foot. Don't land on this part, land on that front part, because you want to rotate after that. So, place it down, you rotate. If you land, for example, flat-footed, the rotation will be terrorized. Couldn't find a better word for it. The rotation will be missed. So that's why you always want to land on the front part, just so you get that spin better. Before we start actually implementing the kick, we need to learn the rotation. Back leg comes to the front, take your arms, swing them to your chest. 1, 2, and 3. Look back at your enemy and lift your knee. A lot of people, when they learn this kick, they struggle with the rotation. For example, you lean too much into it and you fall over. Or you lean too much back and you fall behind. Don't worry, we can solve that. Similar to the first step, you want to perform the same motion, but this time, instead of rotating through, you want to hop. Spot your target, hop around. Spot your target, and this is the moment where you want to turn over your hips. Then follows the kick, but we will cover that later in the tutorial. Practice that a whole lot. This is the fundamental. If you can't do a good rotation, you will struggle to get a good tornado kick down. Practice rotation over and over again until you can smoothly rotate around without losing balance. If right now you're only able to hop the rotation, that's not a big problem, just make sure to work on it until you can make it smoother and smoother. Make it only 1 hop or 2 hops. We can move on to the actual kick. For the very first rule, I need you to do a simple roundhouse kick. This is enough. If you're able to, you can do it higher, of course. So, this is optimal. Step 1, you lift your knee high in the air, you turn your hips over, and then you extend the kick. This can vary based on your flexibility and strength. So maybe you're only able to kick at this side. Some people who are very flexible and also stronger might also be able to kick at this side. If you don't know how to do a roundhouse kick, practice that. Knee up, turn your hips over, kick. If you can do the roundhouse and the rotation, you're almost done. Now we want to imitate the jump kick. Lift your knee, switch, kick. Smoothen that out. Knee, switch, kick. Knee, switch, kick. Very important when I see beginners attempt this kick, what they often do is, instead of kicking like a roundhouse kick, instead of doing this, they kick like this.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
Don't do that, that's very dangerous for your hips. Focus on turning your hips when you do this kick, that you have your hips open, that you can do a roundhouse kick. Don't do that. It's dangerous. We've practiced all the steps in detail, meaning the rotation, the hop rotation, the roundhouse kick, and the jump roundhouse kicks. Put back leg to the front, I rotate, and I kick. What we're doing here is combining the rotation with the jump kick. Rotation, jump kick. Rotation, jump kick. And now it's just all about practice, about smoothening out the steps, about revising and putting it all together. And if you've done all that, you'll be able to do a tornado kick.
Nice call.
You can also do the hop rotation, then kick. After that, it's just practice. I'm out of breath from speaking. If you got any questions, drop them in the comments. I hope this tutorial has helped you. If it did, I would appreciate a like, a subscribe, a share, a comment, a